Ladies and gentlemen, he's back in the house. Steve Jones, also known as the Credit Commando.
Good day. We're going to be talking about the do's and the don't do's of your federal income tax return. We'll just want to let you know some of the things that you can, you should, or you may want to do. Also, we're going to gather things that may not be so good to do with your income tax return. Follow along as we give you the basic points of these principles. This is the credit commando. Let's go move on. So you got the income tax. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got paid, right? Yeah. Okay, you got the income tax. Okay, now what? This is planning. What you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? You got the income tax. What you gonna are you gonna spend it? Some of us are gonna spend the tax before we even get it, because we already calculated in our mind how much money we're gonna get. So that money is already gone before the tax time, the income check come in. You don't spend your money already. Well, I need this, I need that on it. And it's already gone. So by the time you get it, it's just like another paycheck, and you live from paycheck to paycheck. You spent it. You save it. Well, saving is a good thing. Okay, we're gonna put in good tools so we can earn good interest and make it last. That's not bad. Okay, you have to spend some, have to save some too, depending on your financial situation. All right, I'm gonna pay off bills. That's not a bad thing to do too. You pay off your debt. You don't have that debt no more. But do not pay off debt, then go back in debt again. That's ludicrous. That doesn't make any sense. I paid off. Oh, I paid off $5,000 debt. And 3 months later, you're back in $5,000 debt again. Well, you could have took that money and did something else with that. Okay, you should get it. You could have. So, what do you do with your income tax refund? What do? You can spend it, you can save it, you can pay off bills, but you're gonna do something with it. One of the three. Let's talk about it just a second. Okay. Let's talk about the do, not do with income tax. The don't. The don't do's. The don't do's for the income tax return. The don't do's. Let's talk about the don't do's for your income tax return. All right. It's your money, right? Make it work for you. It is your money. It's not mine. It's your money. But you need to work, you need to make it work for you, okay? Let's talk about this right quick. All right, here. Let's talk about the first thing. Purchasing unneeded things. If you purchase frivolous or unnecessary items, you're just gonna get a temporary satisfaction. You're gonna deplete your finances. You might be wasting value benefits in your life. You're gonna create a lot of clutter. You're gonna create a lot of debt. You're gonna pay more interest. It just depends on what you do. If you buy unnecessary things, why are you doing that? Are you just buying just to be buying? You buying because you don't need it? Do you have to have that? Is it a need or is it a want? Okay, you have to look at that. Is it a need or is it a want? Some of you have a lot of needs. Some of you have a lot of wants. But the deal is, consider directing your income tax towards the more meaningful and the practical uses for like long-term financial gain, long-term financial well-being. Okay, look at the next one. Buying a car that you can't afford. Uh-oh, here we go. Purchasing a car with a tax refund might seem like a smart investment. Okay, make it be pragmatic. When you stretch your budget beyond your means, it's pragmatic. Okay, when you're buying a car that you can't afford, leads not only to financial strain, but it don't lead to financial gain. It leads to a form of payment and insurance premiums and maintenance costs, okay, which could possibly put you in bankruptcy if you don't watch it. Take your credit score down and put a bad mark on your credit report. Okay, if you're not able to keep up with the payment, now you're able to keep up with the payment. That's a different story. But a lot of people come in and they go to tote your note lots. Okay, and what they do, they get a car, and then 6 months later, they don't pay $3,000 or $4,000 down on it. The car costs $25,000. You couldn't afford a $25,000 car before you had the down payment. Now you got a $25,000 car that you can't make the payment in 6 months because you don't make that type of money. Wisdom. Use financial wisdom. Let's not do that. Okay? Here's the next one. Buying clothes that not needed. Oh my God, you got to be the latest fashion queen or king. Okay, spurging on clothes. Okay, if you use this for your if you use a tax refund from this, you can boost your wardrobe. You can look good. And I want you to look good. I want you to feel good. Okay, don't get me wrong. I want you to look good. I want you to feel good. Okay, but we don't want you to spend all your money on that. Okay, because eventually you grow out of the clothes, or the clothes grow out of style. I didn't say not to buy any, but how you buy it. Okay, instead of coming to the impulsive buys, why don't you exercise restraint and prioritize spending on essentials? Something that's going to give you value, something going to make that money grow. That's what you want to do. You need clothes. We all need clothes. Okay, you need to buy a car if you don't have transportation. We need just ways that you have to learn the way of how to do it. Having an income tax break. Baby, we gonna have a party. Let's party. Let's party hardy. Hey, we gonna invite everybody in the neighborhood because we got our little $1,000. We gonna throw a party, beer, wine, food, barbecue, and your money is gone. So you had an income tax party, a lavish party, a celebration to commemorate your income tax. Seemed like a very, very fun idea. But it's a frivolous expense for no practical purpose, but just to show people that you got a little money, because next week they know you ain't gonna have it anyway. Okay, so let's not squander your refund on free and flexible activities that doesn't even matter to them. They're gonna come and eat your food, and they still gonna talk about you when the party's over. Okay, they always do. But consider investing wisely in savings, repayment of debt, investment opportunity that yield long-term benefits. Okay, look at the next. Funding bad habits, gambling. This is a destructive habit. Okay, it is exaggerate financial instability, exaggerate addiction issues. So you got, and it's gonna be a strain on your finances. So you gamble. You gamble with money that you don't have. You gamble with your rent. You gamble with your car note. Because I know I'm the man. I'm gonna throw roll those dices, and guess what? I'm gonna come out ahead. You lost again. You lost again. You lost again. Your rent is going down the drain. Now you have to pay extra money for your rent. You forgot your light bill was due too. So now you got a charge on light bill and getting ready to get cut off. Let's not do these bad habits. Let's do something else with our money, okay? Playing the big shot, baby. You got to impress other people with your wealth and success, which is a short sighted approach because it leads to financial insecurity and this instability. Why? Because it's only appearance. You're playing the big shot now, but what's going to happen 3 weeks from now when you broke, busted, and disgusted, and you have to go back to the same people who you're trying to show them that you're the big shot and borrow money from? This doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to the credit commando. Doesn't make sense to you. Focus on building general wealth and security through responsible financial management and prudent decision making. You don't have to play the big shot. Most rich and wealthy people don't want to know who you are. You can be riding on the bus with somebody who's rich and wealthy. They won't even tell you. They don't want you to know. Okay? Because first of all, you want their money and they don't want to give it to you. That's number one. Let's talk about something else. Paying off credit cards, only to increase them again. Why would you do this? Why would you get your income tax and pay off your credit card? Well, it's a bill. I need to pay it off. It's so high. I'm getting a lot of interest. But then 6 months later, you're back in the same debt or more. Instead of perpetuating a cycle of debt and payment, strive to break free from the shackle of credit card debt by adopting a frugal lifestyle and live within your means. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have credit cards, just pay them off and live within your means. All right. Bad investment. Pookie got that. Pookie got investments for you. He already got these things that got going on. He already said he can make the money for you. But these are speculative ventures without proper research and guidance can lead to financial loss. And I know you're going to be disappointed. Instead of chasing quick returns, follow the latest investment fast. Focus on building a diversified portfolio, investment portfolio, a diversified investment portfolio that is closer to your risk tolerance, okay? And improve your long-term financial gain. Bad investments, you got to go. Drug deal gone wrong. You know, these illegal activities that you put your money into, nah, 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 nah. Let's not do that. It puts you at risk. Put you at risk and put you in harm's way. Instead of resorting to criminal behavior, seek lawful and ethical ways to manage your money that uphold integrity and well-being. So when the sirens go off and the police come, you know for sure they ain't coming after you. Don't you like that? All right, let's talk about another way. Talk about another way. The don't do for income tax return. Please don't lend your money to people don't pay you back. You know, friends and family have the worst. You love your friends, you love your family, okay? But you know what? A lot of times they're irresponsible and paying you back, which puts you in a irresponsible financial instability. Okay, this is a recipe for disappointment and a strain on relationships. I say this: if you can't give them some money and say forget about it, don't give them anything. Do not lend anything. Only lend the amount of money that you're willing to lose. Remember, if you lend it to Pookie ain't never paid you back in the last 4 years when you got income tax. Why would he pay you back now? Remember that. That's not going to happen. Okay? Instead of instead of destructive behavior and enabling dependency, because those people are always dependent on you, encourage accountability and offer support and ways to empower others to improve their own financial stability. Show them how to make some money. Tell them they need to go get a job, just like you got one. Okay? And that'll be better. That way you get a chance to keep your income tax. Okay? All right. Getting tax advance payment. A lot of you guys do that. I can't wait till my money come in. I got to have it now. I got to have it now. This is a costly and unnecessary expense. I got to have immediate gratification. I can't wait to 21 days. I got to have my money now. I don't care if it costs me $500. He gonna give me $500 loan. Yeah, but you paying for that too. Okay, if you're gonna take in a cash advance, you're paying for that, and you're paying interest on that as well. Instead of succumbing to the allures of immediate cash, exercise patience. Have patience. Wait for your refund. Wait, everybody that's waiting on that. Wait for your refund. You'll have more money to spend without incurring unnecessary expenses. Okay? Look at this. Misuse of your tax refund by purchasing unnecessary things, buying cars you can't afford, indulging trivial expenses like clothes and extravagant parties, funding bad habits such as gambling, or making poor financial decisions like bad investments, or lending to unreliable individuals can lead to dire financial consequences. Remember that. Stay tuned. In our next video, we're going to talk about income tax countdown, baby. About the do's and the don't do's of your federal income tax return. We're going to give you 15 ways to effectively manage your income tax refund. And if you stay to the end, I got a bonus for you, as the Credit Commando promised. This is the Credit Commando. See you next time.